Hi there, this is Christy, and in this video I want to talk to you about why you should start your own YouTube channel. First of all, you may want to be talking yourself out of it because of techie stuff, and I get it. We weren't raised on a keyboard. We weren't raised with a phone in our hand like a mini computer. But the good news is there's some simple steps you can take. You can hire people to set up a YouTube channel for you, and it's all free. All you have to do is have like a Gmail address, super easy and free. And then you set up your YouTube account. Again, you can hire people to do that. There's a site called Fiverr, Fiverr.com. And it was named that because it used to be everything was $5. So they called it a Fiverr. And now it's 5 and up, sort of like the dollar store has gone up. But it's never been easier to start an online business. And you may be thinking, okay, but everybody has something to sell. And it's true. While you're waiting to be monetized by AdSense from YouTube itself, which is definitely a perk, and I'm looking forward to that myself. And it's a goal for me, and I'm excited about it. But in the meantime, I'm not waiting around for that to make money with my YouTube channel, because you can have what's called digital products. And a digital product is simply like a book, and except, you download it from online and people can print it out, and you don't even have to write it yourself. That's the beauty of it. There are sites online where you can get books, and you can get how-to guides, and you can get what's called a planner. It's like a calendar, but it's just like, it could be like 1 page, or it could be 120 pages, and you just print it out and put it in a binder. That's real popular online too. So say, for example, you're really good at, it's getting a little hot in here. I'll turn my AC on. Say you started, just for an example, you knew how to start up a daycare. You could actually write your own book, ebook, about how to start a daycare. Another example is, and what is really trending, I just found out, is Airbnb, as in how to, start your own Airbnb business, where you just rent out a property, from week to week. We've stayed in Airbnbs. I think it's so cool. Used to be you could even just rent out a room if it had, a bathroom and its own entrance. I'm not sure, but I did find a digital product that I put on my shop, and it is a really, really cool resource for people who are thinking about starting an Airbnb business, because it's like checklist. It's like cleaning checklist, welcome signs, like what to do, what not to do to put inside of your Airbnb space. It's really cool. It's pretty comprehensive, and you can actually resell it. It'll be in a link below this video. So that's what's so cool nowadays, is that you can actually find products that you don't have to create yourself, but if it has the rights, commercial rights to resell it, you can just buy it. And then, say for example, Airbnb, you know a lot about it. Or even if you don't, I've never had an Airbnb, but the guide I know sells well online. So there you go. There's a digital product that I have put on my shop. And you don't need a shop with like 200, 500 products like I have. You could actually start with a 1 page, just a really simple 1 page download with the product. Yeah. And if that's something that you would like for me to create just a simple mini class about, just let me know in the comments below, and be happy to help you with that. And because I'm a teacher by trade, so I do courses on how-to kind of stuff, and I just love it. I can sit down and just record a video in like 5 minutes, put it in my teaching site, and then I put a sales page up but I can show you how to do that if that's something you'd be interested in learning. And it would be a paid product because that's how I pay my bills. But if that's something that would be helpful, I'd be happy to do that. I haven't thought about that until now. But sometimes, you know, the techie stuff like that, like you're like, okay, right, I can buy a downloadable ebook, but how do I sell it? You know, where do I put it? How do I make a buy button? If that sounds like something that would be helpful to you, again, let me know. I remember how that felt. When I first started online over 10 years ago, I remember how that felt. And I wanted a website, and I hired a guy to make a website with the platform WordPress. And I remember I paid him $50, which looking back, it was nothing. But I had met him at a conference, and he was doing it as a favor to me. I think I drove him crazy asking him a lot of questions. And then I finally decided if I was going to keep that website long term, I needed to know how to use it. So when they say invention, you know, necessity is the mother of invention. So I began to figure it out. And that's the thing I learned too, that no matter what hurdles you face online, and you will face them, you can jump over them, you can go around them, you can go underneath them, because you can often either find a free way to solve your problem or a paid way. It doesn't have to be expensive. Now there are people like on that site I mentioned, Fiverr.com, who you can pay $5, $10 and up to solve your problems, your techie problems. And I've done it many times. It's really helpful to know, you know, sort of like the techie geeks that the local electronics stores used to provide. I don't know if they still do or not, where you know, you call them up and they come to your house and help you with your computer viruses or whatnot. Online is the same kind of thing. It's just Fiverr.com. You can hire somebody who works, you know, somewhere else in the world, which is super cool, and they can help you set up your buy button and your digital product, and get you started. So just remember, number one, it's free to get started. Number two, you can hire somebody to do the techie things for you. And number three, if you have a cell phone, you can start an online business. Because I'm doing this deliberately on my cell phone because it's just easier for me, and it doesn't feel like work. Like at home, I have to set up my laptop to make sure what's in my background. And you know, nowadays, here's the other really, really cool tip. People want authenticity. They want real people. They want to see who you are, to follow you, to know you, to trust you, to like you. And it's so important that you show your face anymore, because we're all so desensitized by everything that's automated, robots, AI, that we really want a real person. So I don't do any editing, as you could probably tell from my channel. I know a lot of people say you have to, but in reality, you really don't. You don't have to edit. You don't have to put like this fancy smancy little intro, outro. You don't have to do all that. And I know how you feel, because growing up, we were graded. We were graded by our teachers, you know. And if you just did something raw, unedited, it's sort of like turning in a rough draft to your teacher and getting a C, while the person next to you made it all pretty with a plastic cover and a binder and got an A+. I know, I get it, but this is different. We're in different times. It's very different. People want real. They just want real. They just want you to show up and talk to them and talk into their life about what they need. So if I were sitting down at coffee with you and I would say, you just got to start. You just got to pick up your phone and practice. And yeah, there have been a lot of like blooper videos that were so terrible I couldn't upload them even unedited. I'm like, no, my hair looked terrible, or was sticking up, or my lipstick was all blurred. And now, you know what, I just go for it, because life is short. It really is. Life is short. So this is part of my dream, to be able to have a residual income with monetization by YouTube. But in the meantime, you know, I have products and courses that I teach about different subjects, because when I became newly single over 10 years ago. Actually, it's been 20 years ago. Can't believe it. I can't believe it's been that long. It was a real painful time for me, and my kids were teenagers, and I just wanted to be able to work wherever they went. Like now with the grandchildren, I want to be able to see them. I don't want to have to beg a boss for time off. And so I can work late at night, which a lot of times I do. I can work early in the morning. I can work early afternoon, like it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. While I'm running errands, I just stopped in the parking lot. That's the beauty of this. You don't have to be in an office. There are no set times, but you do have to be motivated and do it consistently. And I am working on being consistent at uploading videos at least once a week is my minimum goal, because from what I understand, that gives you the most growth on YouTube. Plus, I found this really, really cool app called vidIQ. And I heard people talk about it, and I was like, oh, I don't think I need all that. But it's super cool, and I'll talk about that in another video. But it really does help you. It gives you trending ideas. Like if you just wake up and you think, oh man, I got to make a video. What in the world am I going to talk about? What am I going to say? I don't have a clue what to say. Because unless I've had a lot of chocolate, I'm not really what you call chatty Cathy. Okay, I can be an introvert, I can be an extrovert. Just depends on the mood. But so I thought, what? How am I going to do this? And I don't want to copy other people, and I don't want to just come up with some random topic that nobody's going to watch and it's going to get 2 views. And so I thought, I need help. So vidIQ is wonderful. It gives you trending daily ideas, and it writes the title for you. What? Yeah. How much better can it get than that? So I'll put a link below this video too. I'll have to rewatch this video to remember all the links I promised, but I want to be sure I keep my promises. So anyway, hope you have a good day. God bless you. Keep you safe. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.